guys, we're here outside Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, at the River Cree Casino and Resort, getting set to check out the Bret Michaels show. Let's go backstage with the incredible crew to see what's happening.
Let's get jumping. It's gonna be bad. Are you ready out there? Everybody raise your hands. Hot to fire. Old streets of stone, yeah. Modern warrior. We're gonna stand with the culture. Take the blood.
Loading's pretty sick, actually, because Kip's setting up the kit right now. Look at that. Hold on, that's got to focus. Cinematic. Hey! Look at that sexy beast. Look at that kit. Venue's pretty cool. All right, we're hanging out backstage. Sound check is done. We finally got some time to sit and more like stand and chat about what we got going on gear-wise. This is Kip Graham. He's in charge of pretty much all the backline and guitars and basses for this side of the stage. Welcome to the Jeremy White Show.
Awesome, thank you for having me.
Yeah, so walk us through a little bit of the gear that we're working with here.
So this is Dean's rig. We're using a GLX D16 wireless, Peterson strobe tuners. Got two different boosts on here for his solos. Got the pitchfork, which will take us up when we're doing shows with Steve Jury from Journey. This will take it up full step 440 if we're in half step.
Right.
The Line 6, DL4. He's using that for a little bit of a delay.
Yeah, something like that would normally be like outdated at this point. Right? Like everybody still loves using it on tour.
Yeah.
It's like
It still sounds good. You're still getting the vintage sound out of it.
And this is the pedal board that you travel with. This is his rig, like.
Yes, always travel this board wherever we're at. It goes everywhere.
Nice. Let's take a look at the amps real quick because we got some really cool vintage JCM 800s happening here. But these are the rental heads, right?
Yeah, we use all backline. Not in Canada. We're using everything backline head-wise. Normally for Dean, we're using a Boss Katana artist head.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, sounds good. Easy to travel with, no tubes, so we don't got to worry about the tubes being broken.
Which is something we had to worry about a while ago because the first JCM I plugged in was no gain whatsoever.
None.
Like
all low end.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And then for the bass amps, bass rigs.
Super simple on bass. Going straight into the SVT Ampeg. Two cabinets, one on each side, and then using the same wireless, the GLX D16, same pitchfork, and then we're running two DI boxes, one for the head and one for the DI mic.
So it's a pretty simple rig.
Super simple on the bass rig.
And it sounds great in the house.
Yeah.
Bob, their front of house mixer, just does a fantastic job. The mix is really great.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about Bret's rig, because I saw like his box on this side. What's Bret running for his guitars? So we're here on stage right now. We're gonna get an exclusive look at what Bret Michaels is playing live, and these guitars are beautiful. Pull up this 12 string. I mean, what are we working with here?
The Dean 12 strings, what Bret's using.
And he loves the Dean guitars.
Yeah, he's been using Dean for a long time now. He takes great care of us. Bret's rig's nice and simple.
Nice.
Travel with that one at all times, and then we use a backup Dean 12 string.
Nice. And then guitar rig wise, this is
Pete's
Pete's rig. Yeah.
Pete's using the Line 6. running out of that. Same Shure wireless, Dunlop Raw. This would be for his backup normally, the Jubilee from Tube Screamer.
Nice. You get a great tone right there.
Yeah.
That's like that could be just your rig on its own.
Yeah,
You know?
totally. That sounds great.
And then I saw some EVH 5153s behind the strings as well. What are those being used for?
Those are his backups. Pete's always been an EVH guy.
Yeah. Big shout out to EVH here. Big fans of EVH here on the channel.
Yeah. So those are his backups. Yeah, those are great.
So it's a pretty simple rig from a technical standpoint, especially if you're traveling, doing a lot of like, far out of their shows.
Yeah, we do a couple months a year with all of our own backline, and then throughout the year we just use backline rental gear.
Yeah.
So we keep it simple, easy peasy.
Gotta love that. And I gotta tell you, listening to the band at soundcheck and just hearing the gear is fantastic. So make sure you go and check out Bret Michaels live on tour. The band is killer, and he's just absolutely phenomenal on stage as well. So make sure you go and check it out.
Let this party rage. We're gonna give all this up tonight.
An all-new episode of The Jeremy White Show.
Available wherever you stream.